show your face. Show your face, please, with sugar on top.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, make sure you check us out on Patreon at www.patreon.com/Hookah Anonymous _. You guys been telling us to create one for the longest, so we recently created a community where we will upload videos that we can't share on YouTube due to their guidelines. We'll also be dropping the latest to there first, behind the scenes information that you wouldn't find anywhere else on our socials. So make sure you become a member, and after you do that, head over to our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _ and follow us there. Now without further ado, let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, they say hell has no fury like a woman scorned, and to be honest with y'all, I feel that maybe Glizzy always wanted to do something like this, but she just needed a reason. Y'all know them people that always wanted to do something, but their conscience probably messing with them about it. So they like, you know what? Any little thing and watch, I'ma do it. And someone could so much as say, man, shut up. You're like, oh, that's it. He getting backdoored, right? And here's what I feel. I feel like Glizzy wanted to go on a rant about Memo where she called herself exposing him all on TikTok. Then it kind of ran dry because he didn't give it much attention. Plus he ended up signing a distribution deal in the process and making himself some money. So it was like, Then social media actually kind of flipped on her, saying the only reason they heard of her was because of Memo. So that was like done. Then she put out the diss song that was and that didn't really do anything either. So now it's like, damn, what else can I do? Only thing left to do is try and cause harm to him. And to be honest, as much as she act like she can't stand them, or they act like they can't stand each other. To be honest with you, they both kind of got this weird Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt, Mr. and Mrs. Smith vibe going on. I don't know. However, I do take things like this very serious because it always happens just like this, right? Maybe Memo not taking it too serious. Maybe he don't care too much, but I've seen this all too many times. Where most guys survive the streets, they duck their ops, they duck the police and going to jail, all just to end up losing their life due to a female. How crazy is that? Imagine you are able to survive the streets, you're able to get away from cops and stay out the way, and then next thing you know, you lose your life literally over a female. Now, the way she making them threats, I would take it a little more serious than maybe he is, because she's not just some random chick. She's actually someone he dealt with a lot, she knows a lot, and she even went as far as saying that Memo's kid even still texts her phone, which means that there's still some line of communication. However, he wanted to play a certain game, so I guess she's gonna play as well. She even went as far as showing that guys was asking her to drop his location, and she basically spared him, kind of showing him that this could have happened a long time ago if she really wanted to, but she didn't. But I guess he forced her hand and played with her life, so now the gloves is off. Now I'm not gonna lie, Memo did kind of start this one. However, I don't think he was taking it as far as she is. He was kind of making a joke, and some people will argue that it's not funny because a lot of people did lose their life last night during the tragic mass shooting at Mellow Buck's album release party. Memo did make a joke stating that one of the people that lost their life should have been Gizzy Glow. However, Gizzy Glow ain't take it as a joke, and in fact, she made threats on her own because she feels that Memo is basically threatening her life. Now, to be honest with you, I don't take it as a threat, to be honest, but I do understand that people don't play with death, right? So when people make certain claims, you can't get mad at them because you don't know how people take certain things. Some people are very religious, some people are very spiritual, and they don't like that energy being put on their name. I don't know if that's the case with Gizzy Glow because she took it somewhere further. We're going to get into all that, man. Now, before we do, make sure you hit that thumbs up button so we can get this video into the algorithm. And if you're not subscribed to the platform already, make sure you do so now. Let's get into it. Now, for no reason at all, and I mean no reason at all, Memo would take to his IG story and say, quote, "Why they ain't pop Glizzy?" Laughing emoji. Now, Gizzy Glow, of course, using the opportunity to respond because he did start first. She would say, quote, "Now who won is low? Cause I got all of them." And let's be clear, she didn't come to play no games. She didn't come to hoo-ha, none of that. She straight said, he wanna play games like that. Well, who won is low? Because guess what? I got every last one of them. And the way they want Memo head in Chicago, I don't think this is the type of games he wanna play. Especially knowing that she really does have his locations and she also have access to his kid. You gotta be a little more smarter. Anyway, she will also proceed to say a little more. She would take to another IG story and say, quote, "Your time coming soon, lemon drop." In the next slide, she will actually show a screenshot of somebody basically stating that they would do something to Memo if she dropped his location. She would caption it saying, quote, "But meanwhile, I've been sparing him, never wished death on him, or did no backdoor ish." Now, if y'all pay attention, this is kind of crazy, and I hope you fellas out there are paying attention. Look how easy it is for a female, don't even gotta pay no money, ain't even gotta smash. Well, I don't know if they are or not, but ain't gotta pay no money, no none of that. The man literally said, "What you want me to do to him?" Yo, it's just crazy. Like I said, man, fellas, be careful out there and watch who you let in your circle. Keep in mind, I know that these two, they were a thing at one point in time, but as you can see, it's literally that easy for you to get going and you wouldn't even know where it came from. But anyway, in the next slide, she would say, quote, "N-words was itching for me to drop lows on you. I don't even play like that, but you wishing death on the MF that know every location you lay your head at, and the people you love is slow." Almost saying, "Come unalive me." Now, I can't lie, she actually has a point there. Not in just this situation either. In any situation where a man and a female actually falls apart and a female knows a lot, y'all gotta remember, these women are emotional. They think with emotion. They'll do something out of emotion and think about it later. But by that time, it's too late. And the crazy part is they can still love you, but they're acting out of emotion because you pissed them off. So you gotta choose your battles very, very wisely. And to be honest with you, it's not weak to say you don't wanna go back and forth with a woman, especially one that knows all your business. But to each his own. Now, she will also say in another slide, quote, "Posting talking about you wish I was one of them people that got shot last night because I exposed you for spending your last buckaroos on a martini." Now, first and foremost, I ain't gonna lie, I haven't heard the word buckaroos in a long time. When I first read that, I started rolling. She said you spent your last buckaroos on a martini? Crazy. Anyway, in the last slide, she would say, quote, "At the end of the day, I'm a real B-word. Don't care how bad I talked about an MF. I was never going to send nobody to do nothing to you or expose no addies. I don't even play like that. Your kids still call my phone, text, all that. But you got it, Lemon Man." Now, he's going to have to take that however he take it. I don't think he's really too worried about it because he's still posting fight videos of her trolling. And the thing about that is, it's all fun and games until it's not. And like she said, at the end of the day, she knows all your addresses and your kids still call or text her phone. That just don't make sense. And judging from how she's talking, she sounds like she's serious. And y'all gotta pay attention to when people talk. Pay attention to the things they don't say and read in between the lines. And the last one, she said, "I was never gonna send nobody to do nothing to you." Right? I was. That mean that's past tense. That mean it's a new day and maybe she might feel a little different. That's all I'm gonna say, man. So Memo got his work cut out for him. Maybe he's taking it serious. Maybe he's not. Maybe he don't care. Maybe he's protected. He does have to watch out though. Y'all jump in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'ma keep on dropping. And I'm out.